everybody, it's that time again, back for another Universal Orlando update. Gonna show you the latest and greatest changes going on with the resort, go around both parks, see what's going on. We'll start out over here because you do have the new hotel being built up. The Aventura is way off in the distance, but it is, you can see it pretty well. This one I am looking forward to because it's gonna have that rooftop bar, and I do love me some rooftop drinking. One of the biggest things to happen since the last time I did an update is that T2 3D has permanently closed. It's gone, signage is gone, obviously the building is going to stay up. Coming in 2019 is a new live action thing of some type. What I would love to see here would be one of those dynamic attractions, dynamic motions theater that we talked about at IAPA last year. Like that to me would be the perfect replacement for T2 3D. Will that be what's coming? I have no idea, but that is certainly my hope. Did enjoy the show, thought it was good, had a good long run, had a good long life, and now it's moved on to the big studio in the sky. Another look at Fast and the Furious Supercharged, which on the outside looks pretty much done. You've got the windows, not only are they done, but they're vented open. The giant warehouse building for the ride is all done. It looks, you know, at least on the outside, I'm sure there's probably plenty of work going on the inside, but on the outside it looks very complete. They did add recently a new poster on the outside. The rock's over there blocked by a tree right next to Tyrese, who those guys are not best friends. You see what the rock said about him on it's really hilarious. Anyway, back to the ride. I'm expecting this one to probably open earlier in the year. You can see some theming. I think it's going to be like a barbed wire fence you go through to get to this warehouse type building. I'm expecting this one to probably open in March or April, somewhere in that time frame, and that's Fast and Furious. So I take back what I said, a little bit of construction going on outside the building. You can see on a tower-like thing here, and you got a scrim up over the old disaster building, which I'm guessing will probably not look like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you exit here and there's like a big Fast and the Furious store. So that's kind of where the construction on the exterior is going on right now. Was not expecting this, but over by Cafe La Bamba, meet and greeting is Kowalski, Private, Skipper, Enrico, the Penguins of Madagascar. I love those characters. It's a great photo op because all four of them are in there. So it's kind of interesting. Another big recent change here at the park is Universal Cinematic Spectacular. The nighttime show is closed forever. This is an attraction that was not very popular. I think in the unofficial guide, it was the lowest rated thing in all of Universal rides or shows. So I definitely could see why that was going away. Also, apparently some of these barges were impacted during the hurricane. So it was sort of like, yeah, it's broke. We need something else anyway. So new show coming. I imagine that'll probably be here next summer. But here's what it looks like now. So this one's new to me. Over in Springfield, they got the games, but here at the Knock Down the Cat game where they have Willie, you could now option to win Willie as one of the prizes, just like in the game. I love that. Here's a shot of some of the wait times here. Decently crowded, an hour for Despicable Me, 45 minutes for Transformers. Just got off the Mummy, only 5 minutes there. And again, not a terribly busy day, but not a slow day either. 30 minutes for Men in Black, 45 minutes for Simpsons Ride, that kind of thing. So something I have not gotten to talk about on the channel at all is Halloween Horror Nights. I've been a couple of times, really love the event this year. To me, I think it's the strongest year I've ever been to the event. Houses are very good, my favorites being Dead Waters and American Horror Story. Some of my least favorites are things like Hive and Ash vs. Evil Dead. I really like the send-off for Bill and Ted. Not the best year of Bill and Ted, not the worst year of Bill and Ted, but a very nice send-off. And overall, really strong year. So if you get the chance to get to HHN this year, do it. Over here, right next to Horror Makeup, is normally the giant gate where the people come in and out for the parade and the floats come in and out. Well, it was actually beat up in Hurricane Irma and has yet to return. If you do go to the Ash vs. Evil Dead's house, you could see it laying, like sort of just laying in a patch of empty spot in the back lot there. But it'll probably come back at some point because it's kind of ugly looking now. So my favorite thing I found at the prop shop today, they've got a billboard here for Halloween Horror Nights 23, so 4 years ago. I thought that was kind of neat. Could be yours for $200. So I think this here might be the most random thing in the whole prop store. If you want a framed photo of the Universal store out in City Walk, 35 bucks. They've still got the exit of the Mummy all done up for the new movie with Tom Cruise, which was not a good film, but hopefully this goes away soon. Hanging out now at Islands of Adventure, where it's, of course, the biggest news in the past month was about a little over a month ago. The Dragon's Challenge roller coaster closed up, and it's almost all gone. The only part I've been able to see in the park at all has been the one vertical loop from the old Ice Dragon, but it's all gone. Something new over here in the Wizarding World, and that is this big old tower. It looks like it's made for owls. Well, what you can't see here is it's going to be hiding a whole bunch of projector equipment. So I imagine these doors probably open up, and there's a whole bunch of projectors, and I'm sure they're going to make this prettier. There's no way they're going to leave that with an ugly tarp type thing, because this tower is going to be used to project the new castle projection. So it's going to go on the castle right here, and should be spectacular. I'm really looking forward to that. That's the thing I'm most looking forward to about Christmas in Orlando this year is Harry Potter Christmas and projection show. Even the ducks like mythos. There's two of them. They're just hanging out, living the duck life here. Out here in City Walk, the only real newsworthy item is that Element has shut down about a month ago. The popular rumor is that Voodoo Donuts will be coming, which I would be all about that. Never went into Element. It seemed like a typical mall store, and something that really didn't fit in or was needed here. I think the donut store, if that rumor does come true, that would be amazing. And that'll do it for my time here at Universal Orlando. Quick visit, need to go get home in time for the baseball game to start. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to get all the videos from all over the country that we're filming. And that's pretty much it. Listen to the podcast too. Podcast is good stuff. All right, until next time, stay silly.